went outside the house like 2 minutes ago. I mean, you can't make this shit up. 2 minutes ago. Not going straight, it sort of made a curve, like a turn. There's another one. Shaky camera here, I'm sorry about that. It's just going close up on these things is like, it's difficult with a cell phone, and I'm on the street where there's a bunch of cars. This is like maybe a minute after the other one just passed. There's one over here. People tell me they look like regular airplanes, but this is not a regular airplane. What I'm going to do is see if I can get any kind of like flight logs, because there's been 3 of them and it's 4:51, and I'm like, I left my house like about 5 minutes ago, so there was like 3 of them in the course of like 5 minutes. There's another one flying over there. One here. Hi. I don't go for walks at the same time every day. I don't have a set schedule. I just like, I sometimes I don't feel well. I have fibromyalgia. It's like I've said it a million times, but I don't feel well, so like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't feel good. I don't want to go out for a walk. I don't want to do anything. But then I'm like, okay, I feel alright, I'm just going to go out right now. So, people are telling me that these things, let's see, I don't know, I can't really see it. It's up there somewhere. Up in the sky. There's another one. So people tell me these things look like planes, right? Okay. So, I don't know how far up that is from the ground to that. I don't even see it on here anymore. There it is. So, I'm not sure how far that is from the ground. I'm not an aviation specialist, so I don't really know. But I don't go out every day at the same time. Sometimes I go out on the spur of the moment because I'm feeling okay. And, we're okay, and I just feel like if I get outside and take a walk, it'll make me feel better. So yeah, and I go out of the house, and I'm gonna just check something. It's currently 8 minutes after I went out, and this is the 4th one that I'm seeing, or the 5th one. So 4 or 5 of these have been in my field of vision. See how high that is up from the ground? 4 or 5 of these in 9 minutes. I mean, that's pretty weird, like, I don't live that close to an airport. There are airports in the vicinity, but at least 10 miles from an airport. So at least I have to look it up and see how far I am from the airport, but not very close. Look, here's another one that's coming right over me. This is coming directly over my head. This is maybe the 6th one I've seen in like 10 minutes. I mean, is that weird or what? I mean, is that like weird? I'm not making this stuff up. I'm just like, I've been living in this area about 3 years now, or close to 3 years, maybe a little under 3 years, and I come out every day to take a walk because I don't feel well, and it's like, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this, so I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. So wow, it's really interesting light right now. So if somebody has any ideas about what's going on, I see, look, there's another one that's coming right over. It's like right over my head, directly over my head. And that's been, I don't know what, there's another one up here, but this one looks like a regular airplane. This is what I would consider like a regular airplane, but I don't really know. Who knows what that is? But, this is like the, sort of height that like regular airplanes would fly. Oh, look, and see, there's another one coming right next to it. And this one's flying over my head too. I mean, it's a little, not exactly over my head, but it's like very close to being like right over my head. But it's higher, a little bit higher up. And there's another one that's coming. One right there. See, look, they just crossed. There's 2 of them. This is right over my head. This is the 3rd one in like about 5 minutes. Sounds like something else. Look, there's like 2 of them over here. And there's some guy walking over there. there's a lot of people that have pets and things like that that walk around here. But he's like right over there. Look, there's another one. I've actually lost count of them at this point. So, see, this is how high up above the ground that is. Oh, look, there's a bunch of birds flying. So, I'm not really sure what to make of this. They seem to have stopped for the time being. Let me see if I could take my walk. I just want to take a walk and have a little peace, you know? I don't really want to be like, dealing with this kind of thing. This is like weird. This is weird. There's another one up here. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. There's another one. The time right now is 5:08, so I just wanted to keep a record of the time that I've been outside. It's maybe been like let's see, I left the house like probably about, I don't know, I'd say 4:48. So now it's like 5:09 right now. So, and then I've seen all those planes in the course of that time, and I could hear like there's something else up there. I don't know where it is, but I can hear it. Oh, look, there it is. It's up there. There's a bunch of birds, but it's like, this one's really high up. It's sort of hard to see. My phone's not getting it, but there's one that's very high up. And then there's one over here. There's another one up here. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. There's another one. There's another one over there. There it is. There's another one. Now 5:12, and I can hear one over there. There it is. Sounds like one's over there too, but I can't see it. You know, there it comes. See, you can see the light through the trees. I mean, look at that. This is not high off the ground. And there's one coming this way. like 5:14 p.m. Where did I find it? It's coming out from behind that tree over there. There it is. So it's probably like 5:14, 5:15 now. Walking over there, and there's two more here. These are not the same ones as the one I just photographed. This one looks like it's coming right over my head. There's another one over here. There it is. See, it's behind those trees, but this one's like up here. I don't know what that is. That seems like a regular sort of plane. I mean, it's making like regular plane noises. But then there's this one up here that's right over my head. And that was weird with that guy over there, you know? That was like, I'm not making it up. I'm not making this up. This one's over here. And I have to turn off my camera to see what time it is. Okay, there's a car over there, but there's like nobody around here. It's cold, people aren't in, there's somebody walking over there, and then there's a car over here, so there's like a parking lot over there. I don't know, I'm standing in the middle of the field, and who was that guy walking, you know, that was sort of weird. Here's another one. Maybe like 5:16. There's another one up there. It's behind the trees. You could hear it though. There it is. See it in a minute. It's gonna come out over here. There it is. Sounds like there's another one, but I don't see it yet. Oh yeah, there it is up there. This one's coming like right over my head. And then it sounds like there's one over here. Look, yeah, there's one here. This one is like, I mean, I feel like they're looking at me, you know? I know it's really weird and I'm not paranoid or delusional, you know? There's another one up there. I don't know if you could see it. Let me see where to go. it's not visible now. There's another one up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. See? There's one way up there too. There's one here now. There's one coming in that direction over there. I don't know if you could see it through the camera. It's coming through the trees. You can't really see it because it's behind the trees right now. Another one coming over from over there. Just going in my house right now. It's 5:28. So I've been outside for maybe 40 minutes. Just got inside the house, and there's one this way. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Sorry, it's like focusing on my window, but it's going directly over my house. There it is. Yeah, I can't. Sorry, it's like. It's 5:31, and this is going. It went over my house, but I tried to film it from the front, but the window there is really dirty, so it wouldn't focus on it. Let's see, there it is. It's 5:32, and this one is coming from this direction. And I think I'm gonna stop doing this now because I need to just take a break. I can hear another one coming, but I don't know where it's coming from. It might just be it's sort of rush hour here, so there's a lot of cars on this corner. This is, going right over my house. Or not, like, yeah, almost like directly over my house. There's another one out there. I really, like, what are they researching, What are they researching? I mean, look how fast that's going. There's another one out there that's coming too. It's over behind the building. Sometimes they come from this direction, or they usually come from this direction. I think this is like west, and this is like south, I believe. See, there's one over there. I hope you can see it. There it is, you can see it now. So how many has that been? I guess I'm gonna have to count them because I lost count, you know, so I'm gonna have to like edit all these together and see how many that is between basically like 4:45 and like 5:45. It's been like maybe like an hour. I guess you get the idea. There's one coming from this direction. I'm gonna have to look at the time. I don't know what the time is. These windows are a little dirty, so you know, it's a little harder to see them coming from this direction through the window. But you know, you get the idea here. So it's like maybe a minute after my last video that I took. Oh look, there's another one coming. That looks like they're coming from this direction. I would say it's probably like 5:40 right now. You get the idea. This is coming like sort of towards my house. It's hard to photograph out this window because it's dirty, you know. There's another one coming. It's 5:42 and there's one coming from that direction over there. As you can see. It's 5:45. Here's another one here. There's actually two there. And like, you know, they're close to each other. And then there's another one over here. Shit, sorry. It's behind the pole coming. See, it's coming from that direction. But then there's this one over here. See, there it is. I mean, look how bright that is. So, I mean, it's easy to see why people would think, oh, they're orbs, you know. But they're not orbs. I don't know what they are really, to tell you the truth. You know, I really don't know. But, you know, that's like weird. I mean, look how bright that is. And, you know, like you're driving around and it's dark. And some of these roads back here are pretty like wooded and, you know, single family houses with a lot of land. Oh, there's a siren in the town here. That's for the fire department and the ambulance. So, you know, you're driving around and you see these like things like, you know, really close. And they're like bright, and you're like trying to drive through these dark roads, and it's like, it's bizarre, you know, it's just bizarre. Okay, I'm looking out the window in the back of my house now. This is like facing north or west, and I saw there's one coming from that way. It's 5:47, but I don't see where oh, there it is. There's two of them actually. There's this one, it's 5:47, and there's that one. It's 5:48, and this is looking west. It's 5:49. Look at how fast that's moving, and it's not that high up. You know, it just seems odd to me that, like, the local enforcement can't find, like, who's launching these things. You know, they said the FAA knows about them. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I guess I'd have to maybe. It's dark in here, so turn it around. Alarms are going off. That's great. Alright, it's dark in here, so you're not gonna get to see me, but I have the lights out, and all these things are like, you know, I don't know what to say really. It's very dark in the kitchen, and I guess we'd have to analyze exactly Trump's linguistics. It's 5:52. I don't know if that's the same one I photographed before that was coming, but because I went to the other side of the house, but I'm just photographing. There's these two here that are flying around, and it's 5:52. .54, and this one's coming through this way. A slightly different angle from the other ones. All of these are, you know, approximately heading over my house, you know, like, or I'm not sure if this corner here is like their target area, or like, you know, how they are figuring this. But, you know, it's just weird because I was like, you know, I was like in a different area yesterday when, you know, and it was like the same thing, you know, it's like weird. 5:55. There's a song called that I like. I know it's a little awkward, but this window's dirty. 5:56. This one's like really bright. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's like very bright. It's probably like about 5:57. Oh look, there's two of them, it looks like. Unless that's just like because that one's so bright it's causing flare. Yeah, I think it's just causing flare on my camera, but look, I mean, look, it's like super bright, and look how fast it's moving. And this is how far up from the street it is. See, there's the street. That's how high up it is. I'm not, you know, an engineer and could figure it out, like, the distance it is from the ground, but, it's not high from the ground. $5.58. This one is exactly headed over my house. See, you can hear it. There's one up in the sky up there too. It's 5:59. You can see those two up there, like flashing. I don't know where the other one is. There's like two of them up there. It's just 6 o'clock now. You can hear there's a church that has like bells going off. And there's one coming from over here again. And I think I've like seen it all. This one just like came over my house. It's 6:06. I was just getting ready to make dinner, and it like was making a lot of noise. It was like making plane type noise, and it was very close to like my house. The top of my house. Okay, see how far it is up from the ground? So I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. But it was making sort of like kind of like plane noise. And there's like a bunch of them out there. It's probably like 6:07 now. This one was like really big, but then there's like two down here. But you could hear like this like whistling noise, and then there's like a couple coming out from this way. There's like these two are here. There's one over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like about 5 of them that I can see out this window right now. Looks like there's a couple more out there too. There's like 3 over there, and then there's like 2 over here that are coming from this direction. just like, I was actually just trying to make dinner, you know. There's one flying over here. I think that one was one that came from the other side. I don't know. There's like one coming over there. Okay, it's 6:38. There's one. There's two over here. That really bright one, that's like a planet. There's actually one more just came in. So there's like three over here. And then there's one here that's about to go over my house. I just took a few minutes to like go and make some dinner. You can't really see that anymore. But so there's like three here. Like two flashing ones there, and then there's two over here. One there. And then there's one over here. So it's 1, 2. And there's like a few here. So it's like, you know, that's what it is. Okay, I'm looking at Flight Radar 24 live air traffic, and I have it set, you could set it for the playback, so I'm playing it back for January 30th, 2025 at 2059 UTC, which is Universal Time, I believe, and that correlates to 4 p.m. New York time, which is where I'm located in New York time zone. So I have it set up so it's going to play back the flights that are going above the area that I guess is recorded by air traffic control. I'm not sure where they get their data from, but I believe this is all the flights that were supposed to be going over the area at the time. So I have it set up from 4 p.m. and I'll play it till about 7 p.m. So I'll play it for like 3 hours worth of flights going over this area. And let me see. This is the area where I was taking a walk right over here. So let's see, I'm going to start it now. I'm going to zoom in actually a little bit into the area where I actually was, which is right over here. Okay, so this is the area where I was. And down here is the timer, which is showing that it's 4:20 in the afternoon on January 30th, 2025. So this is showing any airplanes that are going over the area. So as you can see, there are really no airplanes that are like going over this particular area where I was taking a walk. This was the area where I was taking a walk. Right around here. So no private airplanes or commercial airplanes. Sorry, it's snowing out, so they're plowing the driveway outside. So I don't really see any airplanes going. Okay, so it just passed 2200. Which is 10 o'clock, so this is 5 o'clock. This is like around 5 o'clock. The map gets darker, I guess, to show that, the sun is going down, so there's just one went through. Okay, so you can see like these little yellow things going through around the area, so those are showing flights that are in the vicinity, but nothing particularly in this area. I think maybe one went through. So when it gets up to being, right now it's about 22:49, 22:50, that's 10 p.m., 10:50, okay, UTC, so when it gets to be 11, that means that it's 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. my time, New York time, so 6 p.m. when the plane just went through. There's another one just went through. Okay, it's coming up on, it's like around 6:15. And it's like sort of simulating that it's getting a little bit darker. Okay, so now it's 6:30. And you can see those yellow things kind of going through. Those are flights. So so you could see that there's really not a lot of activity going on in this vicinity here. Here's one just went through. I mean, compared to the amount of activity that I photographed, okay, so now it's coming up to 0, which is 7 o'clock in New York time. So you could see that on this flight radar, if you compare it with the amount of things that I was actually seeing in the air as per, as compared to this record here that they have to simulate, I guess, any of the official flights that were going over in the area. I'm not sure if it has data from everywhere, but the data that I'm showing here is nowhere near the amount of activity that I saw. Okay, now it's coming up to about 7:30. So once this gets to 8 o'clock, 1 a.m. January 31st, 2025 UTC, which is in New York time earlier. So I'm just gonna stop it because you can see that there's really very few airplanes going through from this flight tracker. If it's wrong or there's a mistake or whatever and I don't know what I'm doing, please let me know, because this is the best way that I could figure out to show that there is no official activity going on in the area where I'm taking a walk in.